Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show to talk about my second college basketball game of the day, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit more of the NFL news also in this video. But let's get this ball game first. Another SEC battle here. Number 19 Florida beats number 10 Vanderbilt. 98-94 reaction. Man, what a hell of a game this was. 98-94, super high scoring. This is by far, at least to me so far, the game of the day. Kentucky-Tennessee was fun to recap. Also, because my Cats won. But it was a super fun game in the second half. This Florida-Vanderbilt game was really fun all the way throughout. Back and forth, an elite game, as you will see in the SEC all season long. And Florida start of the year, I was just concerned about their guards, man. Like, obviously they weren't going to be like last year. Like Xavier Lee, Buggy Flynn, but they've been playing a lot better lately. Florida, they've beat 3 straight ranked opponents. They've beat, who did they beat? Georgia, Vanderbilt, and what else they beat? I forgot who else they beat. I can't think of it right now, but I know they beat Georgia, Vanderbilt. I can't think of who else, but I know they beat 3 straight AP ranked opponents. And I feel you have to feel good about the current state of Florida if you're a Florida fan. Their ability to defend and rebound gave them a floor. But Xavier Lee and Buggy Flynn play well. Florida can be a tough, really tough team to beat. I mean, who would have thought Buggy Flynn getting a haircut and Xavier Lee wearing number 99 would turn their season around? He chanted his inner Walter Clayton with that go-ahead three-pointer. Xavier Lee with a clutch three-pointer. He was good in this game. I believe he had 20 points, made 8 of his 13 shots. He was phenomenal, especially in the clutch. This is a terrific win for the Gators on the road. Vandy's very good. I still think they'll go deep. They played a really good game offensively. Florida was just a little better. Chinyalu. He was phenomenal in this game. There was a possession where he had 4 free throws off I believe it was a flagrant. He made all 4 of them. And then a 3-pointer. It's a 7-point possession, and then that's just back and forth in the first and second half, all the way throughout this game. But Chinyalu's so good, man. He had a double-double with 20 and 10, 3 blocks. He's a beast on the offensive boards. Xavier Lee had his best game as a Florida Gator. Thomas Hall was really good in this game, 18 and 8. Condon had a 16 and 8 game, so their starting lineup was phenomenal. How about even Isaiah Brown off the bench? 14 points, hit 2 threes. Both teams in this game shot over 50%. What a back-and-forth game. Florida's size advantage was evident. Vandy guards played so well, but per usual, I guess number 99 now, Xavier Lee was X-Factor. It's just one game. I think they forgot some jerseys or something. 4-game win streak for Florida up to 13-5. They've really turned around the corner. I think they're going to be one of the best teams in the SEC. And I'd probably say they're the best. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're undefeated in SEC play. Or no, they've lost 1 game, but they're 4-1. It's actually kind of impressive for Vandy only to lose by 4 after getting dogged on the glass. Look, Vandy's an awesome team. They kind of need this one after the Texas loss to get back at it offensively. There was a 7-point possession on a hook and hold, and then they didn't call one on the other end in crunch time. But the bigger physical athletic teams feel like they're kryptonite. You out-rebounded 42-24 versus Texas, 40-26 today. Now they got Bud Walton next week. But Vandy might win this game if the refs didn't give them a 7-point possession, a hook and hold. But honestly, both of those were probably hook and holds, just one of them got called. I don't know the rule of hook and holds, honestly. I don't have the rule book, so. But Vandy definitely need to get better on the glass because they got rebounded heavily against Texas and then today here against Florida. And Vandy played really good, but Florida was just better. And the clutch there was a terrible shot Tyler Tanner took, and there was a turnover where Florida just swarmed the paint, kicked it back out, and they turned it over. So just some mistakes by Vanderbilt down the stretch. But 3 of the 4 highest scoring games of Chinyalu's career have come in the last 8 days. He's been just a beast, scoring a lot more the last couple games. He's been phenomenal. This Florida team, man, see how they would do on the road. They dominate Oklahoma. They take down Vanderbilt, pass the test of these road games. You know, people were giving up this team in December, and they're looking a lot better now. But yeah, the Gators just dominate the glass, as they have all year. It really feels like in every game they dominate the glass. But the guard play, Buggy Flan, Xavier Lee, Urban Cha-Cha, what's his name? Cha-Cha, Klobchar, Cha-Cha, Isaiah Brown. What's the difference? Especially Brown with 14 points off the bench. That was impressive, man. But, yeah, this is a really super fun game. Now let's go to the stat sheet, and we'll move on to the NFL news. Sorry, keep pausing the video because I'm trying to recap this as I'm watching the Bills Broncos. It's pretty much the end of the first quarter. So let's go over the stat sheet and I'll talk about the NFL news here. So Florida, they improved to 13-5, 4-1 in SEC play. They scored 98 points. They had 44 in the first half, 54 in the second half. Vanderbilt, they dropped to 16-2, 3-2 in SEC play. They scored 94 points, 45 in the first half, 49 in the second half. Phenomenal back and forth game, shot making, offensive rebounds, tough finishes at the rim. What a game, man. So for Florida, Alex Condon, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 clutch free throws at the end. Thomas Hall, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Ruben Chinyalu, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, 5 offensive rebounds, 7 of 9 from the field, made all 6 of his free throws. Buggy Flan, 7 points, 3 for 7, had 3 assists. Xavier Lee, what a game from him. 20 points, 8 for 13 from the field, 3 assists from 3, 6 rebounds, including a huge three-pointer at the end. Isaiah Brown, 14 points, 3 assists from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, made all 6 of his free throws. Micah Hanlogton ran 6 minutes of cardio. Urban Cha-Cha, 3 points, 1 for 4. Or Cha-Cha, however the fuck you say his name. Florida shot 52% from the field, 38 from 3, 9 of 24. 25 of 30, 83% from the line, 40 boards, 13 assists, 10 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 blocks, 13 offensive rebounds, 27 defensive rebounds, and 17 fouls. For Vanderbilt, A.K. Okereke, 15 points, 4-7 in the field, 1 of 3 from 3, man off 6 of his free throws. Tyler Nickel, 14 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 blocks. Devin McLaughlin, 7 points, 3 for 5, he hit a 3. Tyler Tanner, 20 points, 5 assists, 7 of 14, 2 of 4 from 3. He played a really good game, but that last shot at the end, I didn't like that shot, man. Duke Miles, 15 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 for 15. He fouled out with a few minutes left in this game. Tyler Harris, 9 points, 3 for 4. Jalen Washington, 14 points, 6 for 10 from the field, 5 rebounds. He played a really good game to Jalen Washington. So Vanderbilt shot 51% from the field, 8 of 22, 36% from 3, 20 of 22 from the line, 91%. 26 rebounds, 13 assists, only 4 turnovers, 3 steals, 5 blocks, 6 offensive rebounds, 20 defensive rebounds, and 21 fouls. So yeah, man, a hell of a game here. Florida gets the 98-94 win at Vanderbilt. Florida's beat, 3 straight ranked opponents. That's really all I gotta say for this game, man. 98-94 is your final. So let's move on to the NFL news. Obviously in the playoff game, the inactives for the Bills was Ty Johnson, Trevor Bernard, Jordan Poyer, Maxwell Harrison. John Harbaugh said he has agreed to his new 5-year deal with the Giants. It's official. This is the New York Giants. Harbaugh told ESPN, "I'm proud and honored to be the head coach of this historic franchise. Especially excited to work with the Mara and Titch families. Tish or families. But most of all, I can't wait to get started with the great players on this football team to see what we can accomplish together." So this is official. Finally, it gets done. So it's a 5-year deal for John Harbaugh. They're agreeing to a 5-year deal. The two sides have expected to get done since Wednesday. Coordinators. Coordinators interviewing for head coaching jobs across the league are squaring off against each other today. So Robert Sala and Clay Kubiak, the defense coordinator and offense coordinator, receiving interest. Clint Kubiak and Aiden Dirty receiving interest, and so is Joe Brady and Vance Joseph. So some news there from Schefter. Let's go to JPA. See if we have anything else here. So as part of his new deal with the Giants, John Harbaugh will report directly to ownership. This is not something the Giants have normally done in the past. Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley has emerged as the front runner for the Dolphins head coaching vacancy. So the Packers are beginning their search for a new offensive coordinator. So it looks like Jeff Hafley could take the Dolphins coaching job, most likely. It looks like is what I'm seeing. Former Giants coach Brian Dable is set to interview for the Chargers offensive coordinator job. So there's that. The Eagles requested an interview with Colts offensive coordinator Jim Bob Cooter for their offensive coordinator job. What a name. The Titans are setting up second in-person interviews with top candidates Jeff Hafley and Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy. And early this week, sources say the hope is also for Kevin Stefanski on Sunday, though the Falcons may strike first. I think it might be it here. I just want to do another little NFL news because we had some more stuff to talk about right across the National Football League. Mike McDaniel scheduled an interview with the Raiders on Monday in Miami for their head coaching job. In case I didn't mention that earlier, I don't know. But yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.